collect some chips from him if we get an opportunity. And here we go. We're going to be seeing one of the worst plays in Hold'em. I make a call, a limp with pocket fours. I do like to get in with pocket pairs very cheap. And, well, let's pause it there. That was one of the worst plays in Hold'em. Usually means ace-king or a couple of high cards that he likes, ace-queen, ace-jack, something suited up there. And he min-raised here for value. But you're only min-raising, and that is virtually guaranteeing a call and another call here by virtue of the pot odds. Look at my pot odds are 5-1 here. Even be calling this with connectors, especially since I have 2,000 in chips left here, because he's bound to lose a big hand in that regard. So I'm going to play it, hope for my set. I didn't get it. However, it's a pretty good flop. Both guys checked to me, but it's a bit draw heavy, so I checked as well. But that's another great card, and they checked again. So I'm going to put out a 2/3 pot bet here, making the pot 1,000 in chips, and I got a call over here. Board like this, if he's sitting with 10s, jacks, 9s, or whatever, he's going to re-raise. There is a flush draw here. There is some value in that if I had hit something that he's going to want to get me committed to the pot here, but no, I just truly believe he has overs, and so now I'm putting out a small value bet here. That was 200 chips, and let's see what he had. He had ace queen. It shows here on Tournament Indicator that he had ace queen. Now I know I'm beat if he comes over the top, because that 200 is also somewhat of a defensive bet in that I'm not going to be faced with a big bluffing call to play there. But if I get re-raised, especially if it's a value re-raise, maybe he goes another 400 to like 600, hey, I'm going to fold it. But I was quite sure I was ahead, and the 200 bet prevented him from bluffing on the river and giving me a difficult decision. A little bit later in the tournament, flop top pair. I'm going to check it. My opponent has a propensity to bet out at anything, so that's good. Hopefully I get a good card. Decent card, but slightly dangerous. I think I'm ahead here still. Now I really think I'm ahead. Worth a value bet for sure. Want him to call. I thought that this was a good opportunity because I have idiot over here. He has 1,725. Look at gambler. 42% VPIP, 23% pre-flop raise, 8.7% aggression factor, and wow, he's really just out of control. So I'm quite sure I'm ahead. Who knows? He's got a couple paint cards. He might have an ace, but I doubt it. And given how slow he is to respond here, I don't even think he has a couple paint cards, because I think he would have played a couple of paint cards. He could have had connectors there. Took a nice pot from him there. Queen King here. I got a short stack in the big blind, so I'm going to try and put them all in with this hand. Well, he just called, and he's only got 700 chips left. I'm getting 2.2 to 1. Hopefully I'm not dominated, but it's definitely a call. I have him dominated. No jack. Horrible play for him. He should have just repopped me pre-flop or folded there, really. So we took out one fool. Again, he's a gambler, and he's probably getting desperate. Usually I wouldn't call with ace-8, but I really don't think he knows what he's doing. I'm sure I have him. I do. So it's a close situation here. Again, I would have been left with 2,200 chips, so I wasn't overly concerned about falling too far behind, especially against these guys. And we took care of him.